Well, the radar says the heavy stuff's still a few hours away, but snow is falling as we near kickoff at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway in Foxborough. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They run once more with Henderson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Buffalo AC. Ready. 70 line. Check smash. Warriors 70.
Richardson looking to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Set up. Viking 18. Set up. Ready.
They'll run here with Henderson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
19, Tiger, 19.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he is going to lose yardage here. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They set up the screen for Henderson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. An 8-yard loss. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Never ideal conditions in the snow for a kicker, but the first test on the opening drive, he passed it.
He certainly did. You know what the unit told me was their biggest issue playing in the snow? You just worry about something getting in your eye as the ball is snapped, and then you might miss it, and there goes 3 points off the board.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
22 needle. Let's go. 33. Yellow. Yellow. Zoom. Hut.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5. This defense for the Pats very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play, as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
Hey, green, yellow, 43.
Samuel in motion.
Hey, check Mega. Smash. 43 rail.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. They do. Get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Let's go.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Got it.
From
Ready?
the 21, here's 2nd and 2.
70 Lions. Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he stopped immediately there. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Now Richardson back to throw it. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Richardson looking to throw this. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They get this out left. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats are able to widen their advantage. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey.
Hurry, hurry! 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, green. Set, cut.
Throwing is Rattler. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Howell down to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. That gain on third down, good for 28.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Yellow, go.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On first and 10, it's Swift. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Hey, green. 33, yellow. Set, go.
This is Swift on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Fight, 97. Blue, go. Black 40. Set.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Lad McConkey, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Jones hit and the ball's out. Now this is picked up and this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that makes it 14-10.
Next the score, Bills 14, Patriots 10. Will Weichert to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as they used to be, huh?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready, break.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Black. 45, white. Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Set up. Liking 18. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Richardson. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hey, check Mega. Hey, go Fury. Hut, hut.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now this one finds McConkey. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Ready. There, hey, red. Yellow, 43. Blue, go. Smash, smash, striker, striker. Needle, blue, striker. Slice, claws, red. Set.
Now Rattler. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, these two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Foxborough to capture the season series. Well, the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 52 bull.
Rattler wants to throw it. That one's taken in by Spears. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Here we go. Cut.
To the air is Rattler. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Jackrabbit.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Hey, blue. Set.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Well, an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now Richardson. And this one's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Second and 10.
Check. Cougar 19.
Richardson looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Richardson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
Ready, set, cut.
They'll throw now on the final play. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish a running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Play action. Now Richardson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Ready. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Richardson working from the gun. And he's got this one to Henderson. It's caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They set up the screen for Henderson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where they can try to get momentum back. maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
33, yellow. Hey, blue. Set.
Swift going to try up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bills.
Let's go. Hey, blue, 32. Set, go down.
Once again, it's Swift. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Right, kick. Right.
On play action, Rattler. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Blue, go.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 50 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow. Set.
Here's Rattler. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Hurry.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Rashad Bateman from 21 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Here's Swift. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Patriots.
Here we go. Set. Blue. Check. Yellow. Zoom. Ready?
One more time with Swift. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on third down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. DeAndre Swift, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Patriots 16.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Again, it's Henderson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
65, 65. Come on. Set. Ready, ready.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Short throw to Smith. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. 3rd and 2.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Anthony Richardson taking it in from the 20. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Richardson will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Bills 35, Patriots 22.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2 yards to go, second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready.
And here's a give to Spears. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
So now, 60 red. Hut.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Bills are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Here's second and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
On third down, here's Henderson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
18 Rattler. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, that is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 21. 119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a Bills.
Hey, Brad.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Come on, set. 45, white, blue, go. Ready.
Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DeAndre Swift from 17 yards out. And the Bills are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
Richardson off the play fake. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards there, a big one. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
1st down, and they go with Swift again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. A pitch out to Swift here. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set.
On 3rd down, here's Spears. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
At the 37-yard line, a gain of 5.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as